Talk Interactive Table consists of educational software combined with an innovative tabletop hardware. These two components together give support to multiple goals for teaching and practicing some of the key areas of knowledge, providing students and teachers with different tools to enhance students' learning abilities. Talk Interactive Table has a digital horizontal anti-glare display that provides visual comfort for the user. The touch-sensitive surface recognizes the quantity and location of up to 10 simultaneous touches done by one or more users, using one or both hands. This is Talk Portuguese menu, and the first thing that the kids have to do when they enter the screen is to choose their group. So they just press and wait, and a screen with all the groups will be loaded. Here I have 3 groups registered. I will choose one of the groups, and then I can see there are 27 students registered in this group, and each one is represented by an avatar. Okay, so I will load this group, and then on this area here is where the kids can customize their avatars. So I will just pick here 3 students as an example and load them on the screen. So you can see that here we have 3 different students. If they want to check their names, they just click here and then their name will appear. And here they can customize from physical characteristics. Let's see here, for example, the color of the skin. I'll change it. Up to, let's say, clothing items, such as a pair of pants. Let's choose this army one. Okay, and at the end of each activity, the students will gain new items that can be exchanged among the students. So let's do an example here. Let me pick this pair of shorts, and here I will pick a t-shirt. Okay, so just click on this exchange item and then just drag my item up to the other student, and then when both of them accept, the items are exchanged. Okay, so then when the students feel that they are ready to go into the activities, you just click here on this mini menu. Okay, this is a mini menu, and here I use the mini menu to navigate, and you can see that I need 2 clicks in order to go back. So I need some sort of consensus to do an action here. So I will activate the activities area. Here I have 200 activities, and they're all divided into 5 linguistic spheres. So I have here the literary sphere, the scientific sphere, the daily sphere, ludic, and journalistic sphere. Okay, to activate the menu in each sphere, I have to have all the students connected to that sphere. So let's go to the daily sphere. Right, I put 1, 2 students and nothing happens. When I put the 3rd one, the menu is activated, and I can see the different types of texts that there are in this sphere. Here I have lists and instructional texts. Let's go into one of the list activities. This to show how collaborative they can be. So I will enter one activity called letter soup. Once again, I have to put all the avatars in this sphere, and then I navigate here. So in this particular activity, I have to choose, each child has to choose their own name on a list, and I will just put one other student here. So I just added another student, and here she is. Okay. So what the kids have to do first is to drag their own names into their pop-ups. So here this kid's called Alexander. We can see through his picture here. And you just have to drag their names up to their pop-up. And I have here a girl named Anna, this girl named Amabile, and another girl named Angel. When they're all ready, they have to go on clicking on this button, that is the continue button, and then the activity itself starts.
Peçam para que seus colegas
So what happens here? The activity gives different roles to each kid. So you can see here that we have 2 kids that are manufacturing letters and 2 kids that are spelling their names. Okay? So the manufacturers, they have to trace the letter and then wait for 1 second, and then the letter is manufactured and thrown into the soup. Okay, so the other 2, they have to just drag the letter up to their pop-ups until they form their complete name. And when the names are all ready, then the roles are changed, and the students that were spelling their names, they will now manufacture letters, and these 2 will have to spell their names. So this is just one example of a collaborative activity of the 200 that we have in Talk Portuguese. This is Talk English Games main menu, and here we have a collection of games addressed to teenagers, and adults, to practice English as a second language. So we have basically 6 types of games here that deal with different English skills. So I will show you one example, a vocabulary practice game. Match. So in this game we have 3 options. We can match compound words, we can match American and British words, and we can match words with their pictures. So let's do one example here about words and pictures. This is a cooperative game. So to start, you just click here, and then they have to find the match between the word and its picture. And you just put them together, to make the match, and then it disappears. So this game is a cooperative game. Why? Because students, they have to work together in order to finish this into less time. In all the Talk games, English games here, they have a Hall of Fame list where the best scores, in this case, the best times, will have the chance of putting their names there for everybody else to see that they really finished the game in that amount of time. Okay? We also have collaborative games where kids depend on each other in order to complete the activity. So let me show you this activity here. It's called Spell It. And once again, we have 3 different levels of difficulty. Let's go to the easy level. And the objective here is to spell the words. They're all 3-letter words. And we have to count on the help of everybody else that's playing. Because I have some letters, the other player has other letters, and they have to move around the letters. And just be careful not to bump into an asteroid, because it will explode the letter, and then the group as a whole will lose some points. Okay, so here we have ice. When they complete the 3 words, the next set of words come up, and you can see here that I have letter S, but I don't have letter I, so I have to count on the help of my friend here in order to complete all the words. Okay, and we also have competitive games. So let's go into one example of a competitive game. Here the objective is to find the past participle of the word, and you have to use this machine here to shoot the correct letter. So here I have the word feel, I have to shoot the word felt, and it's a competition because everybody is shooting their letters, and the one that finishes first wins that round. After 4 rounds, the computer decides which player is the winner. Okay, so you just saw that I won that round, and then the play goes on until we have a winner. And this is basically Talk English games. Talk Math software runs on 2 different hardware pieces, the Talk Interactive Table and the Positivo EP, which is the first tablet inspired by Brazilians. This is Talk Math plus EP. It's a math game where kids have to use their mathematical skills in order to do equations. They're balanced on both sides. So here we use this tablet, so it's a mobile solution, together with the multi-touch table. And what I have to do here, I have my dashboard on this mobile device, and I have some numbers and mathematical signs, and all I have to do is form a valid equation. So I just drag this into the table. As you can see, when I throw it, it goes into that spot over there, and then I'll do one equation here as an example. So I'll put here 9 equals 7 plus 2, and then I just confirm my answer. The computer validates it, and then the turn goes into the other player. So what he has to do now is to form a valid equation balanced on both sides, but they have to use one of the tiles that I used in my previous equation. So he threw number 9 minus sign 1 and 8, and he'll probably use the equals that I used. And he got his points, so it's a competitive game. And basically the students are using their the 4 basic mathematical operations in order to form these balanced sentences and to learn and to improve these mathematical skills.